Hey, I wanted to make a quick reply to Shauna's video. You're right, Shauna. Actually, David Jeremiah, who's a preacher that I really love to listen to, just finished a series on Revelation, and he actually explained to his congregation why at the end of Revelation he was talking about hell, and told them that it wasn't comfortable, but he had to do it. So it's not something really common in our generation. And I fear, too, that a lot of people that go through the motions of Christianity, maybe the church, and speaking Christianese, think they're saved, but they're not. In the same chapter that you quoted where Jesus said that not everyone that called him Lord would go to heaven, it says 3 times, you'll know a tree by its fruit. A good tree produces good fruit. An evil tree produces evil fruit. And modern Christianity has this doctrine where you can be a, quote, carnal Christian. You can call yourself a Christian and look like the world. That's not true. The wording they get that from, Paul talked about that. He was talking to baby Christians, new Christians, not physically baby, but spiritually a new Christian. They were still carnal. They had not changed yet. But God says that he who began a good work in us will be faithful to perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. Baby Christians grow up. So you're right on that. Hard video to preach, and I guarantee anyone that it made uncomfortable, that Shauna didn't do the video because it made her feel warm and fuzzy, or necessarily even that she wanted to, but she did it out of love, obedience to what she felt God was calling her to, and love for you. People say that God is love, so therefore we can't talk about hell, but God is good, and he is love, and therefore he loves justice, and he has to hate sin. Just like I love babies, so I must hate abortion. I love justice and honesty, so I hate injustice and lying. If you can imagine someone coming to our family, someone like a Charles Manson type, a murderer, someone very, very evil, that absolutely, in the most horrific way, killed everyone we loved, our spouse, our children, our parents, aunts, uncles, anybody that we loved. There was witnesses that saw him do it. We saw him do it. We took him to the judge, and all he said to the judge is, yeah, I did it, and I'm sorry. And the judge says, well, I'm a good judge, so I'll let you go, no problem. Go on, be free. We'd be screaming bloody murder. I would. It's the same way God can't allow the sin in heaven. Hell in most of our Bibles is used 13 times in the New Testament. And out of those 13 times, 11 of those, Jesus himself talks about it. I'll say that again. Hell is talked about in our New Testament 13 times. And out of those 13 times, 11 of them are spoken of by Jesus himself. And it's done out of love. Sometimes Christians confuse because our Bibles are translated, the New Testament, from the Greek, Gehenna for hell, and Hades. Sometimes those are confused. When Jesus was talking to them about hell, he was using the word Gehenna, and the Jews his audience was very, very familiar with it. Gehenna was so evil back then, it was just called the valley. It was located between the land of Judah and the land of Benjamin. And religiously, it was a really idolatrous place. It was a place where they had human sacrifices. It was a place where they burned children in the fire to the god Molech. It was evil. The garbage was burned there. It stunk. There was a fire always going. It was a horrific place, and it painted a picture for that generation that knew that, of what hell was. It's not just in the New Testament. In the Old Testament also. It's implied in the Old Testament in Isaiah 50:11 and Daniel 12:2 and Isaiah 66:24 is spoken of. and there's an understanding of it there. This was not the video I was planning on doing today, and this is done out of love too, because I think anybody that loves wouldn't want to see anybody, even their worst enemy, go to a place like this. And like Shauna loves you, I love you, and I don't want to see anybody go there either. So I just wanted to add that reply, and God bless y'all, and have a great